Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and today this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video. We'll see how it goes. This is a really cool project that was actually suggested to me by a lady named Catherine, who took my workshop here in Austin, and I love her. She's one of my favorites. She had seen somebody do something like this and was interested in trying to figure out how to make this kind of structure. And so I experimented with it and came up with this. So I'm trying to get some extra glue here, and it's not flowing at all, unfortunately, and I'm not sure why. Oh, there's some kind of a plastic thing over the top of it. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. And we are going to make this today because I figured it out. And it's not too hard. So I've just got it tied up here like this because it looks cute. But it is a little accordion flip book with tag covers, right? So that's what it looks like decorated. And then of course there are all kinds of things on the back too. So I put some little flips in here for writing spots. This is just a little tuck spot. There's a flip in there with a writing spot, little things tucked inside pockets. But it is two tags, front cover and back cover, with an accordion set of pages in between in the middle. Very cute, very fun, not too complicated. So you are gonna want a 12 by 12 for your interior pages. So think of that as something that's going to show, but not a super lot, right? Like you're gonna decorate it pretty heavily. And then you're gonna want something else for your two covers. So that should be a cardstock. It doesn't have to be super. Actually, I think what I did with mine was I backed it. So I think I'm going to do that again so that it's a heavier weight. So I have this craft cardstock, and I'm going to back this up, which is what I'm going to use again for my covers. I'm going to back this up with a lot of glue to some cardstock so that this is a nice heavy weight for my covers. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that on there for now. And so what you're gonna want, well, you don't have to do it this way. You could just make your own tag if you're super great at making tags just out of nothing. But I took a template for a tag, and I will tell you the size that it is. So this is just under 3 inches. So 2 7/8 by just under 5. So 4 7/8. So you probably do 3 by 5. And that's my tag size, okay? And I just like that. It's kind of, it makes a nice size, and it makes it go pretty well with the 12 by 12. So that's the size I'm going to use, and I am going to make it, I am going to just cut it out of this cardstock that I have double backed here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that first so that I have my covers here. And I'm just going to cut it down to to my, I need to do a cut on the bottom because that's not straight. Just make that straight and then cut this bit off here with that circle. And so we are going to then have one. Ooh, I hope this doesn't mean, uh-oh, I might have done that too far. I did it too far. That's no good. Silly girl. Okay, let's find something else. That's okay. I'm going to still use the same piece of cardstock, and I'm just gonna cover it up. With something like this. Okay, and that'll be my back, and that's fine. And that piece where there's not enough will get covered up. Rolling with the punches. Okay, so let's back this up, and then let's actually let that have a second, and we'll make our interior pages. While that gets glued on there for my new cover. Okay. So, your 12 by 12. You're going to want to cut this into 2 sheets that are 4 inches high. So you will have a little bit left over. So I'm going to do this. And I think like this. And this is my leftover, which I'm going to save over here. I might want it for some decorating. All right, and so then what I did, and I think I just sort of figured this out, but we need our page width because we're going to fold these. And I think that they're at about 2.5. This one looks like 2 3/4. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna score these guys at 2 3/4. And I'm gonna actually just move it along like this because I don't want to add. And this is not, see, that's not going to be even, which is okay. I'm going to score it anyway because we'll see how this goes. This is a little bit of a, you know, I was figuring it out as I went along when I made the first one, so it's not going to be a perfect tutorial. Sorry, that's the way it goes. That's okay. I think I just eyeballed it on the other one anyway, but that's all right. We can turn this into a pocket or cut it off or something, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna just do the other page the same way, and then we'll see what we've got when it comes to it. 2 3/4, 2 3/4, and 2 3/4. It's gonna look cool anyway. Okay, and then what I did with the other one, which I really liked, and this was part of the design that Catherine was looking for and was excited about, which was tearing the top. So what I did, ooh, I like that. This is such pretty paper. This is from Stamperia Brocante. So I want one page to go this way and one page to go this way. So I guess we're gonna see both sides anyhow. So, but I think I'm gonna do them flip-flopped so that we have this guy. Well, maybe not. I don't really like that. I think I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so ultimately, we're gonna put these together, right? It's gonna be like this. So like this guy, this little extra floppy guy could become a pocket here. Or I could cut him off too, if I end up not liking that. Because this is gonna be a pocket and this is how we're gonna attach these. So this is gonna be my right side and I am gonna tear it on a diagonal like this, so that this farthest pocket is the tallest and the inside pocket is the shortest. And I'm just using this ruler that I got off of Amazon. I think the link is in my description by default, but let me check on that for this video and I'll make sure that it's there. I don't love it. It's not the best thing ever, but I'm not great at tearing. Who would have ever thought that there would be like a standard for tearing well, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna ink this up real quick because I hate that ugly white and it just looks so much better to me once there's some ink on it, and that'll make me happier with it. And then we're gonna do the other one the other way, right? Let's ink our bottoms too while we're at it. Okay, so this guy then is gonna go this way so that we will have a diagonal when we put them together. This is going to be hard because I'm starting from the skinny part. There's probably a trick to this. You guys probably know a trick to this that I'm missing. So I'd be happy to hear about it if you have tearing tricks. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna ink that up too. Ooh, I'm actually really happy with that. I think this paper is gonna do a lot for this little project. And really, I mean, once you have it all together, it's really just all about decorating after that. It's not a complicated project. It's just takes time to do the decorating. Well, I spent a long time on the other one, just doing all kinds of pockets and flips and tucks and things, which I know for some people is the most fun part, right? Okay, so these are then gonna attach together here. And what I'm gonna do, I actually think I'm gonna make that into a pocket. The little extra piece on this side flipped over like that. I'm gonna cut the side with my craft scissors that look cool. And I'm gonna glue that down right now. Too much glue. Okay, so that page, then this page and this page are gonna come together and form a pocket, okay? So I'm gonna glue those just on that inside, on the bottom, and on that outside edge. And then I'm gonna put this guy down. And I'm gonna fold it up so that I make sure I'm good on where my fold is too. Right? So that's gonna fold together. Like this. Okay, let's fold this guy this way too. So those are our pages. Oh, they look cool. They really do. I wish this wasn't on the edge because I'm gonna have to glue it down and lose it. I guess I could flip it around. Could I? I could flip everything around to save it. Just folding everything backwards, and then you'll see that one. Yeah? Because then I'll glue here and here. Okay, that makes me happy. So I'm gonna just crease those folds again just to make them, because I just flipped them all around. Just make sure that they're feeling good, feeling good, feeling good. Okay, and then let's make our covers. So we have something to put this into. Okay, so we are exactly the right height on this, and we want to cut 2 of these out of here. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. And chop these babies out using my template. And you can use whatever tag you want, whatever tag you have, whatever you like for the size of this is gonna be fine. You can just measure your papers to be a height that sits inside of them nicely. So that is up to you guys, how you want to do that. So I'm going to just also draw my sides because I just can't estimate this sort of thing to save my life. So here are my covers. And I am gonna have some bits that I'm gonna have to cover up, which is okay. Okay, let's ink those. Well, this looks fancy and complicated, and it's really not. It's pretty simple. Those are always fun projects to do, right? Okay, so we've got our pages here, and one of these is going to be our back. Which one? I think we'll do this one in the front. And And this one in the back. Okay. So this guy's gonna go on here. And actually we could make this a pocket too. So let's just put a little bit of something on this side here, just so that it isn't just that craft cardstock, since we got a little bit off on that. That's good. Most of it's going to be covered up anyway, so I'm not going to be too precious about that. And then this guy, we'll do the same type of thing. I think I might actually use this. Nope, I don't like it. Let's use this and make it pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay, it's been a long day of filming today, you guys. This is my third video, so. Although, actually, I seem to have at least gotten into the groove. And this one is working better than the others have worked for me. So, okay, that's our back. This is our front. We'll leave that for a second. And this guy's ready to go. And so we are going to I want these in the front. So I'm going to put this guy in here, and this is going to form my back. Let me ink up my edges before I do this. Some of these won't let me all the way on my bottoms. Oh my goodness, my whole desk. Things keep falling off of it right now. Okay, so this is going to go in here. So the question is if we want it to be a pocket or not. Either way, doesn't matter. I think I am going to make it one. I'm just trying to think of whether there's some reason that that would end up being a problem, but I don't think there is. So I'm just gluing around the edges on that one, and I'm gonna put him in here where I want him. I also did not ink my interior edges of my cover, the back cover here, so I need to do that too. Carefully so that I don't mess my page up. And I think I also need to trim this edge here, but that's good. It's very, very tiny little bit that's hanging over this edge. It's not very big. Okay, it just looks weird because of that paper. Should maybe cover it up with something, fussy cut of some kind. Okay, so now this folds in just like that. And all we have to do is put our front cover on. So let's cut that off and ink everything up before we do that. And I have to decide what to do with this funny little extra tab that I have here too. Okay. Which you may not have if you did a better job making sure your pages are all even, but it's not a big deal either way. So this guy is gonna go in here like this. And so the only question is, how do I wanna do it? And I think I don't wanna just do that tab on there. I want the full page. So, but that means if I do that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna slice this guy off because I wanna just do the whole page. I'm gonna do it as a pocket, just like I did on the back. And I'll just save this guy for decorating. Okay. So we're gonna go with, this guy goes on here like this now, right? Yep. So we're gonna glue on my page, the sides and the bottom, and that'll be a pocket again. And we're just gonna line that up where we want it on this guy. Okay, and fold it over just to make sure that everything is tidy and where we want it to be. Squidge it around a little bit if it needs a little moving. It does. It is ending up a little bit off kilter in order to have that straight, but that's okay. That looks nice. That's good. I'm happy with that. So that's the booklet. The rest is up to you. You can decorate that however you want. So with this one, I just did kind of a little collage with this kind of featured number 8 on the front. I did a corner pocket here, and that's kind of one of the ways I guess that was with these, I kind of put the pages on, and my pages were bigger at the end. I didn't rip all the way like I did with these. I put some writing spots in. This is just a flip that I glued in the back side of. Tuck spot, little pockets. I put a hidden paper clip that I had created for a different video that has little pockets in it. It was a kind of a perfect size for this. I will try to link up that hidden paper clip pocket thingy for this too. Little side pocket, little belly band with a couple of pieces that lets this kind of tuck in there. I put a tag inside of this pocket. So remember that this pocket, inside where you connected your pages together, is a little pocket in there. So don't forget to tuck something in there. And that is the Jagged Edge tag booklet. I had a lot of fun making this one. I hope you guys do too, if you go ahead and try it, and I would love to see what you make. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.